The homily is going to be pretty brief because then Brother Dennis is going to preach for us. You are the salt of the earth. You're the salt of the earth, Kevin. I take that to mean loyal, devoted, honest, down to earth, I think. Kevin's down to earth anyway. And Jesus says today, you are the salt of the earth. And he's interested in other things about salt, too. He talks about flavor. First, though, salt, of course, is used for so many things, especially back then, to preserve things, meats and all. And there's so many things that salt is used for, but I think Jesus is especially interested in it with food. Sounds good to me. It flavors food, and if we're the salt of the earth, then we flavor life. We bring out goodness. They say salt brings out flavors. What it does, it suppresses certain flavors and then allows others to shine. So like it suppresses bitterness and then allows the sweetness and sourness to come through. And so we go through life doing what we can to suppress bitterness and to bring out sweetness, maybe sourness too, if you like sourness, in life, in others. The church has a storehouse of salt for the world called Catholic Social Teaching. And I hope you'll come over to Roeder Hall at 2 o'clock for our interactive reflection on social teaching, including Pope Francis's approach. He's really helped awaken us anew to this richness of our tradition. And so the church invites us to be salt for those in need, for the poor, for those without work, to be solidarity salt in the world. And as a first reading says, to feed the hungry, to clothe the naked, to do justice. And not as the second reading says, not just words. And so we have this rich teaching, and it's up to all of us to put it into action, to be salt for the earth. What if it goes flat, Jesus says? It's a basic taste, and so it can't be added to. And so we don't want to go flat, even if our table salt is pretty stable chemically, I understand. But maybe in the old days, especially when it was less pure, water could spoil it. And so we turn to God in prayer. We don't want to lose our flavor. We don't want to lose our gusto, which comes from the word for flavor, right? Gusto, I taste salt. And now I want to taste like salt, to have gusto, to be salt for the earth, to bring God's love, for us to be God's love in the world.